We come on the air right now at 11 o'clock, showing you Thursday at 11 o'clock. That's right. This is our Max HD Futurecast, taking you right ahead to the storm zone that is expected around here Thursday night. We are calling it a weather impact day for you here tonight. It's our first alert to keep you in mind. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the night team. I'm Doug Prophet. Chief Meteorologist Mallory Schnell is here with me now to talk about that, all mixed in with some pretty warm days coming up on the way. Mallory?
Yes, very spring-like Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures running 20+ degrees above average for this time of year. But yes, when we have this warm weather this time of year, it typically comes at a cost at some point. Tomorrow, just expecting morning showers, warm and breezy for the afternoon. But Thursday, after temperatures do warm up, we are expecting the threat for some scattered strong to severe storms during the evening and early overnight hours. A front will clear that out very early Friday, and then temperatures start to drop and continue to drop heading into the weekend. Tonight, trending pretty quiet. Mostly cloudy skies, temperatures remaining very warm for overnight lows in the 50s, and a southwest wind will pick up into tomorrow morning. We're tracking some light showers tomorrow for the bus stop. Expect mild temperatures to kick off the day. By the afternoon, highs climbing into the upper 60s. We will be drier but warm and breezy with wind gusts up to around 25 miles per hour. We'll talk much more about our severe weather threat Thursday and the cool down to follow coming up in our 7-day forecast.
Okay, Mallory, thank you. And from the night team, all new right here tonight, no more daycare, courtesy of the University of Louisville for its staff and faculty. As WHAS11 night team's Alex Dieter and photojournalist Aspen Hester found out, it's a budget cut that families tonight are telling us really hurts.
I still feel kind of numb.
The University of Louisville is cutting the early learning campus from its budget, now expecting to end in June.
I've been crying on and off all day, so I can't really imagine how the employees feel themselves.
We checked the university's website, and weekly tuition is as high as $311. For 18 years, U of L and Family Scholar House have partnered to run the daycare center that serves 132 kids. 94 of those students are children of U of L staff and faculty, like Michelle Henderson.
You know, walking in today to drop off and pick up my daughter and just seeing the staff being so visibly upset but showing up anyway to take care of our kids was really emotional.
And Remington Smith.
Both of my children were on a wait list, one in utero for a year before they were able to get into the ELC. So wait lists are way longer than just 4 months.
Family Scholar House owns the building the ELC is run out of, and the CEO tells me that the contract between Family Scholar and the university is set to expire in September. The university said that the ELC will close June 30th.
With the announcement of the closure, there's the threat that staff members could just go ahead and start looking for new jobs. They're going to leave sooner, and we're going to be out of daycare even earlier. So this is really going to affect the operational functions of the university.
In an email sent to U of L's campus Monday night, the university said, in part, quote, "The decision was not made lightly. U of L and Family Scholar House have enjoyed a strong partnership that has resulted in extraordinary child care education and care for many area families over the period of nearly 2 decades.
And we're planning action. We're planning to respond that we don't accept this. They need to keep the ELC open.
Family Scholar House says this change has been in the works since November and is working on finding a new partner to continue serving their kids at the current ELC location. In Louisville, Alex Dieter, the WHAS 11 night team on your side.
Family Scholar House is expecting to announce a new partner within the next month to continue serving their 38 kids at that campus.
Mr. Luther, you in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay, and I'm also in favor, so that passes 3-0.
Happening tonight, you were watching there after a vote. Recycling drop-off programs are staying in Floyd County, Indiana, but the commissioners voting unanimously to end the Floyd County Solid Waste Management District, turning it into a department instead, but emphasizing they are going to be keeping the recycling services. Commissioners say services will not change and nobody will be out of a job. Waste officials say the plan is not ideal, but it is a better alternative than canceling waste management altogether.
I think it's probably better than what we originally thought it was. I mean, the people that are still with us will still have jobs, hopefully. And the community will still have recycling centers to go to.
Waste management workers will now report to the commissioners as the waste board will be dissolved. Officials say the plan came from the need to reassess their budget after Indiana's Senate Bill 1 is already making changes to local income tax. Tonight, we have new information about what happened to a homeless woman in Louisville. The mayor says she died after being accidentally picked up by a Metro garbage truck last week. The garbage crews were performing a routine alley cleanup off 26 and Muhammad Ali Boulevard. Police say 35-year-old Tyra Adams came into contact with equipment on the garbage truck and then later died at a hospital. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg explained even more today.
It appears that a woman who could not be seen by the crew was in some of this garbage that was picked up and moved to another location before it was hauled away. And in the course of that, again, unseen, the woman suffered injuries. And while she did leave the scene of where the garbage was then put down, she ultimately died. And that is certainly a tragic loss.
The mayor's office says there's no evidence of any wrongdoing by the Metro Public Works crews involved that day. We have a brand new update from Breaking News we brought you last night right here at 11 o'clock. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office today identified the teenager who was found shot to death at the gazebo in Douglas Hills, not far from Crosby Middle School in Middletown. The coroner says he's 18 years old and died from a gunshot wound. Metro police say they are conducting a death investigation in this case. All new tonight on the Night Team, your child may soon be able to receive comprehensive care and autism services, neurology, and more here in Louisville, thanks to Norton Hospital's new 150-acre pediatric campus that will be built in Jeffersontown near Bluegrass Parkway. Earlier today, Norton met over a Zoom meeting with the community for a listening session to gather some input on what people would actually like to see built on this campus. Parents asking for more services in areas like autism care, treating rare autoimmune diseases, or having a dedicated dialysis center for pediatric patients.
Different things happen to children, and I would just love for Norton Children's to be a well-known name when it comes to rare diseases, and for it to be a place not only for our family but other families in the community to rely on for cutting-edge treatment and research and things like that.
Norton has been traveling around the region with in-person meetings and is using the public feedback to finalize the designs of the new campus, similar to what they did with the new Norton West Louisville Hospital. There is no date yet on when construction starts or when the list of services will be finalized. Tonight, Louisville's leaders are remembering Reverend Jesse Jackson, who came to this city often. He died at the age of 84 in his Chicago home. 40 years ago, from our WHAS11 archives, a famous phrase of his.
A rainbow. Red and yellow, black and white. We're all precious in God's sight.
And 6 years ago, people protested social injustice in the police shooting of Breonna Taylor in 2020. Jesse Jackson came to Louisville one weekend early on during the protest. Simmons president Dr. Kevin Cosby, who held a memorial for Jackson today, shared a stage with Jackson during that visit in 2020.
Ultimately, our society is better. America is better. The black community is better. Race relationships is better. And I know I am better, because God sent Reverend Jackson our way.
Today, the pews were packed inside Central Presbyterian Church for Cosby's tribute to Jackson. Jackson ran for president twice and was standing below the balcony where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. The Harvest Homecoming murder trial is still underway in southern Indiana. Today, jurors hearing investigators reconstruct the 33-second shootout that killed 18-year-old Bryce Gerlach of Corydon, Indiana. Isaiah Page is accused of killing Gerlach during the New Albany Festival that night. An Indiana State Police reconstructionist testified that 8 shell casings were recovered, including 2 .40 caliber casings at the top of a staircase overlooking the parking lot. He says that elevated spot is the most likely location of the fatal shot. Gerlach was shot in the back, consistent with a steep downward angle. The defense argues more shots were fired and evidence may be missing. More testimony is expected in the trial tomorrow in southern Indiana. Right now, live, we want to take you to Washington, D.C. as you are looking live at the U.S. Capitol tonight. Capitol Police today stopping an 18-year-old armed with a loaded shotgun running right toward the U.S. Capitol building earlier today. Capitol Police catching 18-year-old Carter Camacho of Smyrna, Georgia. They say he had multiple rounds of ammunition and was wearing a tactical vest. Police say Camacho parked a white SUV and then ran out of the car towards the Capitol Hill today at noon. Officers ordered him to stop and drop the shotgun. He did so immediately and is now in custody. Police say a motive is unclear and there is no ongoing threat. On the night team, the determined search tonight. Crews are still trying to find 10 backcountry skiers covered by an avalanche in the California-Nevada border as a major winter storm is dropping snow by the foot. But first, celebrating Mardi Gras and raising money for those in need. The Beignet Bash is jazzing up a celebration of community and who it's all for. And then in one Louisville school, the excited cheers of students doing a viral challenge to raise money for families in need. The great cereal box dominoes when the night team comes right back.
And here's a look at today's Kentucky Lottery jackpots. Mega Millions, $395 million. Powerball, $169 million.
The Kentucky Lottery, funding education for over 1 million Kentucky students.